hello, my beautiful soul family. How's everyone doing today? Do tell. It's early. This is definitely not the usual when it comes to Tarot Tuesday. We usually get it much later than today, than right now, but it's a different situation today. I do have things to do, places to be at. I'm trying to multitask, and I did not want us, both you and I, to miss out on this week's Tarot Tuesday. So I said to myself, the only way for me to be able to do this is if I do it early, because if not, then I won't be able to do it at all. So I don't want to do that because last week I was busy and couldn't do it. So um, I wanted to at least be able to bring Tarot Tuesday to you today, this evening, this late afternoon, early evening. So here we are. This might be also a shorter um, Tarot Tuesday than usual because I do have things to do. But nonetheless, we are here. How is my soul family doing tonight? Where are you checking in from? The sun is shining on us indeed. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, my dear. It's a treat to have it early. I hear you. Who knows? Maybe I can start doing it this early. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. Blessings to you, Red Tail, Ashley Spikes, Ray. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Chicago's in the house. You're all the way in Chicago. Interesting. Yes. Inglewood is in the house. Strawberry moon approaching. Yes, tomorrow. Yes. A full moon, a strawberry moon to mañana. Maryland, Los Angeles, Egypt. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's on my bucket list. Toronto, Canada. Awesomeness. I am happy to hear that. I am happy to hear that. My IG family, are you able to see me? Please do tell. I don't know if you can see me or not. For some reason, I don't see myself on the screen on IG. Pomona, California. Awesome. Awesomeness. Yes. Okay. Thank you. As long as you all can see me, then that's what matters, I guess. So let's roll right into it. Let's roll right into it. Spirit told me earlier that the truth, your truth, lives in you. Your truth is in you, it's not in them. Your truth is in you, it is not in them. And I need us to really ponder on that for a minute. I need us to ponder on that in a minute because that means much more than the statement itself says. So I want you to write in the chat, my truth resides in me. I want you to write it in the chat. My truth resides in me. Write it in the chat. My truth resides in me. Write it in the chat. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, my goddaughter. My truth resides in me. See, when you know, you know. When it's not a diluted version of truth, when it's not a fabricated truth, when it's not a so called truth stemming from one's ego, when it's not a truth that is dressed in a fantasy. Your truth is something that you know and it lives in you. It resides in you. And what this means is that no one has the power nor the authority to alter, change, manipulate, control your inner truth unless you allow them, unless you surrender your power. No one has the potential to change your inner truth unless you give them the power to do so. And this is important for us to reflect on this evening. This is important for us to be reminded on this evening because oftentimes we are having a hard time experiencing a deep struggle because we are suffering the fact that others can't see our truth. We're suffering the fact that others refuse to see our truth. We're suffering through the fact that others choose to not see our truth. And guess what? Spirit says that is perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine if they are not able to, unwilling to, doesn't have the capacity, don't want to, choose not to. It is perfectly fine. The question is, do you know your truth? Can you stand in solidarity with your truth? Can you defend and protect your truth as if your life depends on it? That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. The only thing that matters is that you know your truth, that you embrace your truth, that you accept your truth, that you stand by your truth, that you protect your truth, that you walk in your truth. That's all that matters. But oddly enough, we spend so much time attempting to convince others about our truths, attempting to force others into seeing our truth. We expend so much energy waiting for others to see our truth. What if, what if I were to tell you it may not be meant for them to see it? It may not be meant for them to embrace it. It may not be meant for them to accept it. It may not be meant for them to stand on your side with your truth. What if your spirit guides of light, your ancestors of wisdom, the God, supreme being of your understanding, Mother Earth, universe, is deliberately and intentionally not allowing them, he, she, they, to see, embrace, accept your truth? What if it's part of the agenda? What if it's part of a divine agenda? What if it's part of the agenda of your ancestors of wisdoms and your spirit guides of light? What if it's exactly the way it's meant to be? What if? Because if this is the case, then you are manipulating your divine creator, your source, the source of your understandings, vision over you. You are attempting to control, manipulate, do with it what you wish, what you choose, what you want. What if it's not meant for it to be like that? Have you thought about this? To you, it feels like when when the other person, your significant other, your boyfriend, your mother, your child, your sibling, your best friend, whomever, when they fail, choose not to, cannot see your truth, it's hurtful to you. You feel rejected. You feel invisible. You feel unsupported. And it does affect you. But what if it's not meant for them to see it? What if it's not meant for them to embrace it and accept it? What if it's not meant for them to walk the path that you wish they walk with you? What if it's a clear indication? What if it's an unrefutable evidence of the fact that they've reached the end of their journey with you? See, some of you are not ready to embrace that because some of you want to force them into seeing it, forcing them into embracing it, forcing them into accepting it, forcing them to stay in your life. What if it's just a sign that they have reached their destination with you in both of your lives? Sit with that for a minute, baby. Sit with that for a minute. Let me tell your ass something. When we start to struggle with people seeing our truth, and we start to do the impossible in an attempt for them to see our truth, we are missing the fact that perhaps, I'm willing to be wrong, perhaps is a clear indication, a clear sign, unrefutable evidence that they've reached the end of their destination with you. Your truth is for you to carry. Your truth is for you to walk. Your truth is for you to continue. Your truth is for you to honor. Your truth is for you to upgrade, evolve, but it's not meant to be with everyone that was in place when the truth arrived. Hello? Hello, somebody? Hello, somebody? It may not be necessarily with the individuals that were in place in your life when the truth arrived. Hey! Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Can I go a little deeper? Can I go a little deeper on this? How is this resonating? How is this landing in you so far? Okay. Your truth is meant to be with you wherever you go. Your truth is with you in your darkest. Your truth is with you at your worst. Your truth is with you when you're not feeling your best. Your truth is with you when you are depressed. Your truth is with you when you are suffering from anxiety. Your truth is with you when you are being rejected. Your truth is with you when you've been ostracized. Your truth is with you when you're being abused. Your truth is with you when you're being criticized and judged by everyone around you. Your truth is with you when your mother denied you and rejected you. Your truth is with you and was always with you when your mother chose her boyfriend over you. Your truth was with you all the time when your father failed to show up. Your truth was with you regardless of how many people have betrayed you. Your truth was always with you. Your truth is for you to carry, for you to walk with, for you to honor, for you to respect, for you to stand in, for you to embrace, for you to protect is your truth. Now, everyone that arrives in your life will be exposed to your truth, your divine truth. Everyone that you are exposed to, everyone that introduces themselves into your life will be exposed to your truth. Some will applaud it while it lasts. Some will claim and act like they support your truth for as long as it's convenient for them, because there's something that you have that they are benefiting from. Others will raise their hand in support of your truth if they can anchor on you to get to where they want to go. Baby black Jesus, help me. And others will not see it at all altogether. Why would the universe, the God of my understanding, my ancestors of wisdom, my spirit guides of light, why would they allow someone in my life and at the same time not allow them to see my truth? Ooh, I got to think about this for 30 seconds. I got an answer for you already. Because they might have the power to be able to change your mind. They might have the power to make you second guess yourself. They might have the power to make you doubt. They might have the power for you to influence you into surrendering your truth. Which is why your ancestors of wisdom, your spirit guides of light, they sideblind them, they blind them from your truth. Because your energetic vibration, your energetic wheels, your chakras, I call them wheels, knows when there is a significant threat around you. It knows when you are before a significant threat that can destroy everything you've worked on, or everything you're working on, or everything that you need to work on. So they allow that person into your life because there's something that you're supposed to see, experience, learn from that person, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. But they won't allow them to see you as deeply because they know they can put you at risk. Is this making any sense to you? Which is why it is of utmost importance, imperative, life-changing, significant for you to stop convincing people about your truth. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? It is imperative that you seize, desist from attempting to convince someone else about your truth. It's not meant for them to see it. They may have the potential of breaking you to no comeback. I know that's not proper English, but you know what I mean, and I know what I said. They can break you to the point of no comeback. But if only he would see how good I am, and if only he would see how, it's not meant for him to see it. But if only if she was to accept me, it's not meant for her to accept you. Let's take it one step further. Let's make this totally, completely aside from the boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, dating, romantic scenario, typical scenario. Let's say that your greatest suffering is being rejected by your own parent, your mother, your dad. And no matter what you do, no matter what you've done, how you've done it, how hard you try, what you show, your parent just doesn't accept you. And your greatest quest, your greatest mission in life has been working on them being able to see you, your truth. Well, shit. What if it's not meant for your own parent two individuals, whether it's mom or dad or both, the two individuals that are responsible for your human existence, that were the vehicle by which you got to this world. What if it's not meant for these specific individuals to see your truth? Because if there's anyone that could definitely put your truth at risk and challenge it to your demise, is your own parent. You come from them. You are the flesh of their flesh. You're the bone of their bones. Your DNA runs through their veins. They have a direct link to your psyche, to your emotional and energetic system. So if anyone can break you, baby, it's them. But here you are being chosen to wear that cloak of the suffering child cloak. Because maybe if I do this, you will love me. Maybe if I do that, he'll show up. Maybe if I do that. Listen, maybe if you just keep walking and don't look back, you'll be just fine. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? If they can't see you, embrace you, accept you, love you, and honor your truth at your worst, let them see you rise to your best, and maybe, it may be then, if it's meant to be, maybe then they'll be able to see you. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? I wouldn't say that, I don't want to go down because that's definitely a rabbit hole. My soul brother, Mateo. Fuck fake parents. We say that from an emotional standpoint. We say that reactively. But I don't stand in support of that either, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, how you feel, what you say, how you say it, how long you say it and sending it, you can't deny that you came from someone. You can't change that. And whether we like it or not, hate it or love it, accept it or reject it, their DNA runs through your blood. And that carries its own energetic, vibrational weight that can't be erased, nor denied, nor rejected, nor ignored, regardless of what you do. Regardless if you change your social security number, change your name. How many people haven't changed their names? Thousands of people have changed their name. No matter what you do, what you can do is have a blood transfusion that will change the DNA makeup, the genetic makeup of your being, of your being. You can't change that. You can't change that. People can change their names, they can change locations, they can change their appearance. But you cannot ever alter or change the genetic makeup that you come from, like it or not. And because I come from an energetic and spiritual and metaphysical understanding that teaches us that words have power, when we say things, fuck fake parents, well, it's assuming, and I'm not saying that this is your case, it may not necessarily be your case, but for those of you who are in this particular shoes, when you say fuck my parents, fuck this, fuck their parents, whatever, know that you can't pick and choose the things that you want to fudge and the things that you want to embrace and accept. You're rejecting it all. You can't pick and choose. So when we say, screw our parents, you're also screwing away the power that does reside in your DNA. It is there. It may not necessarily come, or better yet, it may not necessarily show up in your mother's life or in your father's life, but it was in your grandfather's life, it was in your grandmother's life, it was in your uncle's life, it was in your great-grandparents' life. It was there somewhere back there. So when you say screw my parents, you're also screwing everything that comes within that DNA as well. And that's not the goal. That's not the idea. Again, from a shadow work perspective, from a metaphysical perspective, from a spiritual perspective, from an Afro-Cuban spiritual perspective. What we do want to do is release, let go of the things that no longer serves me. Okay? What I want to do is release the parts that are not healthy to me physically, energetically, spiritually, mentally. That is what I want to do. And if in your particular case, whomever you are, that means not talking to your parents, so be it. Putting distance between your parents, so be it. For however long it needs to be. What I'm not going to do is use words that carry an energetic vibration that ends up me denouncing, rejecting, doing away, or attempting to do away. We can't do away with it entirely anyway. Do away with all that comes with my lineage, because I can also be rejecting the blessings that do reside in my lineage, even though I might have never seen it. I am rejecting the ancestors that can support me, that do support me, that do walk with me, that are by my side, that are trying to do the best for me. Very important. We need to understand that distinction. Soul Brother says, I love my grandparents though. You see? Then you prove my point. Because you love your grandparents, we can say fudge my parents. You know why? Because when you say fudge my parents, you're saying fudge your grandparents too, even though that's not how you're seeing it consciously, but that is what you're doing. You know why? Because in totally saying, fudge my parents, you're fudging everything that comes from them, and they came from the parents, the grandparents that you love. Energetic vibrations, understanding energy. So going back to our topic, to our theme, your truth resides in you. It resides in you. And because your truth resides in you, we must be willing to take a step back from attempting to convince other people, whomever they are, mom, dad, sibling, boyfriend, wife, husband, whomever. We must cease and desist from attempting to convince them of your truth. Because as Spirit said a minute ago, it may not be meant for them to see your truth. It may not be within their capacity to see it, to embrace it, to accept it, to honor it. But the second or the other major, most important point already stated is the fact that regardless of what others see in you or not, or reject or deny, your truth lives in you, and it's been in you all the time, along the way, at your worst, at your best. It's been with you the day. Your truth has been with you even on the day you were attempting to commit suicide. And because your truth is greater than that dark hole that you fell in, that's why you got out of it. That's why you're still breathing. That's why you can sit there or do whatever it is that you're doing right now and listen to this live. Because something grandeur, something greater than you reached in and pulled you out of a dark place you were in. But assuming that you're in that dark place right now, assuming that you find yourself in this dark place right now, know that your truth, the truth that the creator of your understanding recognizes and knows, is inside you already. And it's attempting to knock on every inner door so that it can show up for you and for you to embrace it and accept it, honor it, and protect it the way you should. Your truth is yours, is no one. Your truth does not become a greater truth. Oh, this is a big one. Your truth does not become a greater truth just because someone else accepts it. Did you hear that? Let that sink in. Your inner truth, your divine truth, does not become a greater truth just because someone else accepts it, embraces it, applauds it. No, your truth has always been there. This is what I want you to see. This is what I invite you to contemplate. And because your truth has been there all the time, sometimes I don't know who you are. I don't know how many of you on here right now can agree with what I'm about to say. But how many times have you found yourself looking back into your history, into your her story, feeling baffled and saying to yourself, I don't know how in the world did I get out of that? I don't know how I did not die in that accident. I don't know how X, Y, and Z. Is there anyone on here that have ever found themselves in that predicament? Looking back at your history, looking back at your her story, saying to yourself and amazed at the fact of what you've been able to overcome. Is there anyone on here that can testify to that? Miss Spike says, yeah, I've done this often. Shanam says several times. Who else? Who else? Miss April says, I. My goddaughter Lillian says, me. And it doesn't it amaze you when you look back and you're like, you have to accept. There's just no other way to look at it. You have to accept that something supernatural, something greater than you, bigger than you, something not human had your back. Because if not, there is no logical explanation for how you got out of that situation. There's no logical explanation as to why you did not die when you were hemorrhaging at the hospital after having given birth and now you were bleeding out. And some of you, some of you even flatlined. Okay. Well, who do you think? Who you think was that? Tweety Bird? The inner truth that is connected to your essence, that is connected to your purpose, even though you may not always know what your purpose in this life is. That's connected to your existence and the reason why you were chosen. Because that's another thing. You were chosen. Oh, Black Jesus. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. You were chosen. Isn't it's dichotomous to feel pain when we are rejected, but we were chosen. I feel pain because I'm rejected by mom, by dad, by whomever. But I forgot that I've been chosen. Before you rejected me, I was chosen. Hello, in the name of the baby Black Jesus. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's an exable there. Before you rejected me, I was chosen. Had I not been chosen, you would have never had an opportunity to reject me. So this is why I will not allow your rejection to stand in the place of my inner acceptance, because I have been accepted already by Mother Earth, by universe, which is why I am here. You can reject me all you want. I have already been chosen. I was chosen by something greater and bigger than me, which is why I today and now in this moment, regardless of what's going on in my life, I choose me. I choose me on good days. I choose me on bad days. I choose me any day of the year. I choose me regardless if I've gotten rejected countless of times, regardless of this contract that I've been waiting for has been rejected. Because I was chosen. I was chosen before you rejected me. Hello, somebody. Come through, someone. Now you pick it up what Spirit is laying down. Let's jump right into it. I extended that longer than I wanted to. Let's see what our opening oracle card is for the evening. If you're just joining us now, welcome. A little earlier Tarot Tuesday than usual. I do have things to do, so this Tarot Tuesday might go a little at a much faster pace than we are used to, because I got things to do. Thank you so very much, Omaira. Te mando un abrazo bien grande, mijita. Let's see what the opening oracle card is. So at the end of the day, accept you. With your flaws, with your imperfections, with your shortcomings, with the lessons that are yet to be learned. Even though you may not be in possession of all the things that you desire in your life, accept you. Accept you. Accept you. Accept you. This is a time period for a lot of inner healing work. We're in this Dominion season. We're getting ready to usher in Cancer. Cancer. The world. Cancer. The mother. This is a season for deep inner healing work. As I shuffle here a couple of more times. My calendar is open for one-on-one readings for tomorrow. Other than that, I think that's all the announcements I have. I will be coming back on live this week. I am putting together to host an online healing meditation in honor of Men's Mental Health Healing Month. Blessings to you, perfect fit. Okay. And therefore we will be I'll be putting that out by tomorrow. Let's see what our opening oracle card is for the evening. Vamos a ver. Let the rest of the gang know it's Tarot Tuesday. It's Spirit knows it that we're here. The chameleon. Adaptability. Shape-shifting. Conformity. The chameleon. Well. The chameleon. The chameleon. Let's see what the chameleon states. The chameleon, adaptability, shape shifting, conformity. Chameleons are fascinating creatures. They have the unique ability to instantly change their colors. This exceptional skill acts as a clever cloak for hunting and as a flashy means for attracting a mate. However, it's the chameleon's ability to transform and hide from dangerous predators that might be its most impressive talent. When the chameleon feels threatened, it instinctually changes colors to blend in with the surrounding environment, making them nearly impossible for predators to see. This amazing ability to hide in plain sight is the chameleon's most powerful tool for survival. Are you going to tell me this is not in alignment with the download? Yeah, okay. Like the chameleon, many of us developed the exceptional skill of adapting and blending in. This is typically the result of bullying or physical or verbal abuse. Whichever the case may be, at a very young age, we learn exactly what to say and do, and more importantly, what not to say and do in order to avoid wrath, the wrath that we learned was inevitable. We became adept at sidestepping the humiliation, rage, and fury by either conforming, shrinking ourselves down so as not to be seen, or by transforming the situation with humor. Why a lot of people do that? There's an intense situation, and the person starts to laugh. That's the way that they mask their pain, by laughing. As divine beings, we have the incredible ability to release the shadow traits which no longer serve us while simultaneously integrating the wisdom and knowledge the shadow has to offer. When the chameleon appears in a reading, we are being encouraged to embrace the parts of the shadow that have given us the gift of shape shifting, adaptability, and the power to read a room while also comforting and encouraging the parts of ourselves that want to run, hide, and avoid. When we fully embrace and acknowledge all aspects of the chameleon within, we can finally unlock the vibrant rainbow of our own true colors and display them proudly for the world to see. If this is not in alignment with tonight's theme, then I don't know what is. So, when you attempt to convince someone else of your truth and they just don't see it, can't see it, won't see it, refuse to see it, choose not to see it, know that the creator of your understanding, the spirit guides of light in your life, the ancestors of wisdom in your life, are turning you into the chameleon that you need to be so that they are not able to see the truth that you hide, because within that truth there's also a blessing, within that truth there's also light, within that truth there's also purpose, within that truth there's also love. And they may not be privy to it because they don't deserve it, they're not ready for it, or they're not the one destined to walk that path with you the way you want them to. Control issues. Some of you want to force someone into loving you. Some of you want to force someone into accepting you, seeing you. And that's not the way it works. It was never meant to be like that. The truth resides in you, not in them. You can force them to see it. You can force them to accept it. You can force them to embrace it. You can force them to honor it and respect it. Respect yourself. That's how you get other people to respect you. When you respect yourself. When you fail to respect yourself, Universe will always do its greatest job at introducing scenarios, situations, experiences in your life that mirror exactly what you do to yourself, how you treat yourself, how you are with yourself. Do you hear me? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Let's shuffle here. Let's start with the air signs again. Let's do the air signs. Are there any air signs in the house? Air signs. That would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Are you in the house tonight? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Moon. Blessings to you, my God order. Okay. Let's see what the universe has to share with us tonight for the collective. Do you all know the meaning? Do you all know why we shuffle the cards? Do you all know? Ooh, the Gemmies are in the house. Esos Geminianos. Dios mío, ayúdame. Do you all know why we shuffle the cards? Cleanse them. Energize the cards. That's a great way to see it. I like it. That's a great way to see it. That's a great way to see it. A form of calling in the energies. That's why you shuffle the card. Yes, that's also true. Feel into all the options that could be and believe in trends with what comes up, breaking up energies. All that is true. There is no wrong answer. There is no wrong answer. Ay, ay. She's like, why don't we shuffle the cards? Tell us already. I wanted to hear what you all had to say. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. How many air signs in this particular moment, if you're here live right now, how many of you air signs are going through something right now? How many of the air signs are experiencing something not so pleasant right now? Oh, Mayra, ¿por qué te ríes? ¿Por qué te ríes, chica? How many of the air signs are experiencing something not so pleasant right now in your life? Ana Hernandez, Lorian, Selena. Blessings to you, my godson. Nine of Swords. Air signs. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. An air sign card. No coincidence. Specifically a Gemini card. Right now, you are at war. You are at war with yourself. You are at war with a particular situation. You're at war with an unpleasant scenario. You are at war at work. You're at war with a potential relationship partner. You're at war with your current relationship partner. You are in some kind of war, but it's taken hold of your mind. It's aggravating you, it's infuriating you, it's aggravating you, it's depressing you, it's upsetting you, it's making you angry, it's making you not feel like your best. Well, what do we have when we see the Nine of Swords? Nine, we know, is a number that represents transformation. Swords is the mind. It's all that is in the mind. But we're talking about the Nine of Swords, and we're looking at this individual here that is not, doesn't feel rested, doesn't feel at ease, feels very much under a lot of pressure. Under a lot of pressure. You find yourself between a hard place and a rock. You're definitely not sleeping at night, needless to say, or not resting. And even, I mean, eventually you fall asleep, but your body doesn't wake up feeling rested. Parts of you know exactly what you need to do, but you are afraid. You are afraid of the consequences. You're afraid of how things might turn out. You're afraid of the unknown. But if you were to just stand in solidarity with your inner truth, if you were to just stand in solidarity with your inner truth and not be overly concerned over how others will see you, experience you, say about you, think about you, attempt to do towards you, if you were to stand in your truth, so much could and would change for the better. In the process of changing things for the better, in the process of undergoing a journey towards the better, you have to go through the bad, the ugly, the unpleasant, the unwanted, all that. But it starts with you trusting yourself. And right now you're at war. You're at war even with yourself. And it's not working in your favor. And it's causing much pain, emotional pain. It's breaking your heart. But the question is, have you accepted and embraced the truth? Not the truth that you would like for it to be, not the truth you would wish it be, not the truth that others have told you could be, the truth that it is now. The truth that it is now. You can either change it or you may not be able to change it. You may be someone that says, if I don't give in, if I don't give in, then if I don't give in, what will the results be? If I don't give in, how will I how will I overcome? Well, the Nine of Swords says to you, There's only one way through things, and it's through it. There's only one way to overcome, and it's to go through. You can't go around it. You can't. You can't just let it sit there. Well, you can, but it may not change the scenario. So, in this particular moment in time, whatever it is that you might be experiencing and dealing with, the universe asks you to be someone that first and foremost you say yes to yourself. You have to say yes to yourself. Let's go into the fire signs. Let's go into the fire signs. Let's go into the fire signs. The good old fires. La Candela. Are there any fire signs here? Any fire signs tonight? Fires would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire sign. Are you in the house tonight? Fire sign. Fire rising, fire sun, fire moon. Are you in the house tonight? Fire sign. Where are you, fire signs? La candela. La candela es real. La candela es real. Fire. All right. Not a baddie. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Choices to make. Choices to make. You got choices to make. There's a destination, and you might feel apprehensive, uncertain. You might feel even a little scared of how to navigate. Don't be afraid. What you can't do with the Three of Wands, what you cannot, should not do, is attempt to bring along the things that you should leave behind. The things that you should leave behind. You can't. The Three of Wands is one in which the universe, your spirit guides of light, they're giving you the option to say, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay where you're at and continue to complain and continue to suffer and continue to bicker, have some good days and then some bad days and then some good days and then some bad days again, and wake up to the same turmoil, wake up to the same challenges? Or are you going to take a leap of faith on yourself and say, you know what, I'm ready to embark on this new journey. I'm ready to say yes to me. I'm ready to unlock a new potential and a new door in my life. I'm ready. What's it going to take? It's only up to you. You are the one that has the power to be able to do so. The Three of Wands is also saying that this is a particular time that you are able to say, okay, I know what my vision is. I don't know how I'm going to build it because I can't trust the same people I used to trust before. I can't work with the same people I've worked with before. Um, to which the answer could perhaps be, though you might feel that you have some trust issues, this does not mean that you can't or won't find new people to work with, to collaborate with, to build things with, to build the vision with. Sometimes you stay stuck because it feels to you like it's much more difficult to deal with getting to know new people and new environment and new place, new individuals, and you just paralyze. You restrict yourself from being able to take that step forward. Well, who says you can't? Your inner fears are the ones that are working through you. Your inner fears. And this is the moment in time in which you get to tell yourself, if I don't do it now, then when the heck will I do it? If I don't embark on this journey now, then when will I do it? If I don't start believing in me today, in this moment, then when will I do it? And it's perfectly okay if everyone that you are considering to be part of your team at the last minute changes their mind. It's perfectly fine if they change their mind. But you fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sag, as we usher in this full moon tomorrow, it may not feel like it right now. It may not look like it right now. But you are about to step into a new chapter in your life. And sometimes stepping into a new chapter of our life feels lonely, feels confusing. We might be a little scared. There might be some insecurities that we must face. But nonetheless, starting a new chapter in your life also means that the promise, the blessings are also guaranteed. Trust and believe. What you cannot continue to do is continue to stand in that dock, waiting for an empty ship to arrive without your goods. Did you hear that? You cannot continue to stand on that dock, waiting for a bridge, waiting for an empty ship that fails to bring your goods. No, it's too much at stake. Not at this stage of the game. Not at this stage of the game. You cannot. So you initiate yourself to walk forward, or you stay with what's familiar, but don't complain tomorrow. Because this requires action. You can't continue to procrastinate. Let's move forward. Let's go to the earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Are the earth signs in the house tonight? That would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Are you in the house tonight? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. My fellow earth signs, are you in the house tonight? You know, God knows I've learned so much, Lord, in the name of the baby black Jesus. It takes a lot. Once you've learned something, once you've learned different, it takes a lot to always stay in control of that older version of you that's sometimes always creeping, that's always trying to, sneak up on you. It takes a lot. Everyone has a particular kind of weakness. My weakness is not cursing somebody out. But, and sometimes it's necessary, but sometimes it's necessary with facts. If it's worth it. If it ain't worth it, then why? It takes away from your energy, from your vibration, from your purpose. That's why I can come in here and ignore certain people with stupidity and think, because at the end of the day, the people that are trying to get something out of you, the naysayers, they're not contributing to anything in your life. They're not contributing to your stability. They're not contributing to your growth. They're not contributing to your peace. They're not contributing to any harmonious energy in your life. And oftentimes, the same individuals that are trying to press some buttons in you are the same ones that are so much more miserable in their own life. I send them a prayer. They're so much more miserable in their own life. They're lonely, even though they don't act like they're lonely. They're depressed and upset, even though they like to act like they're not. They are so disconnected from their own truth and their own life. This is the people that are rejected from their own families. They're rejected from people in their own life. These are people that are still angry about the person that betrayed them and that lied to them or that abused them or what have you, and they're continuously habitually living in their own past. So all they can do is come around into your life to attempt to poison it. Fool are you if you allow yourself to be poisoned. Fool are you if you allow yourself to be poisoned. Sometimes I shock myself how I can see certain things and not be the same person that would go for your fucking throat years ago. I would literally go for your throat. You've heard stories. I've told you. I've shared some stories. I don't talk about a lot about myself, but I've shared some stories. And I look at that person. I'm like, damn. And the name of the people, like, thank God I'm not that person. I mean, listen. No ande con la porque el diablo siempre está escondido. Está engavetado. Está trancado, pero está ahí. Don't. It means in English. It means don't play with that door. Behind that door, the devil is still there. It's locked up. It's under control. It's tamed, but the motherfucker's still there. Okay. Indeed, misery loves company. Misery loves company. Can consider yourself peaceful if you're afraid of war. En la vida real. Yeah. Woo! And me, how I am, Lord, I walk in peace because I can say things to people that will have them needing therapy for a couple of more lifetimes. That shit will follow you to the next lifetime and then the next one after that. And I've learned not to be that person anymore. So I contribute to healing and growth. I don't want to contribute to people's trauma. But I've also learned, because I've walked this path, that oftentimes Creator, God, Spirit, whoever it is that you call God in your life, also loves to test you to see if you've really learned, to see if you've really grown as you say you've grown, to see if you are really implementing the lessons life have taught you. Woof. Yeah. Okay, let's move along. We did air signs, we did fire signs, we did, and now we're going to what? Lord, I lost track. We're going to the earth signs. No? Or did we already do the earth signs? I don't remember now. Premature amnesia here. Ay. Doctor's going to be real famous soon. I don't know about all that. That comes with a whole lot of different challenges that I don't know. But hey, if it's what you see, so be it, brother. So be it. So be it. If it's meant to be in the path, I accept whatever God puts in my path. We're going to the earth. Oh, we're going to the earth. No, mira, esta niña. Ay. Déjame caerme la boca. So let's do the earth sign. No, we did. Did we just? Can you tell me? Did we just do the earth signs or not? Listen, I gotta lie in my mind. I'm trying to get out of here in time. Okay, I'm trying to get out of here in time. Stephanie, no te rías. No te rías. No, we haven't. Okay, earth signs. Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricornio. What do you mean we're doing earth signs again? Okay, now you all really trying to play with me. I was just about to do earth. Okay, good. I was just about to do earth. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Ay. No es fácil. No es fácil. Let's see what comes up for the earth signs. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm sure someone else is going to already say, you never told us what it means to shuffle the card to answer the question, but you didn't tell us the answer. I said there is no wrong answer. That's what I said. I said that there is no wrong answer. Okay. Okay, I'll take this. I accept it. I embrace it. Te estaba leyendo la mente, Brujo Art. I was reading your mind. Ace of Wands for the earth signs. Ace of Wands for the earth sign. Interesante. Ace of Wands for the earth signs. Do me a grand favor. Do me a huge favor. Whatever new creative idea, creative, business, entrepreneurial, whatever it is, new idea that have landed lately, will you please honor it? Will you please do your very best to put it into practice? Will you please execute it? Will you please put some fire behind it? Will you please solidify, ground that creative, energetic idea, business idea, entrepreneurial idea, whatever it is that you have been given by the divine source of your understanding to put into practice? Will you get out of doubt mode, insecure mode, and put it into practice? Roll that dice, because that's what the Ace of Wands is telling you. New ideas, creativity, new passion, a new sense of self. And new, let me tell you something about new. I'm not going to get here into a whole class about the word terminology new. But when we look at new, New, From a spiritual and metaphysical standpoint of view, new is not always necessarily new, but it is always new if you've never put it into practice. This might be something that you've been contemplating for the past 5 years, and you fell off track, and you just didn't get to it, and all of a sudden in the past 2 or 3 months, that has been coming back into your mind, or it's been surfacing again, or it's been coming back. It's still new. You know why? Because you never did anything with it, so it ain't old. You never put it into practice, so it ain't old. You never executed it, so it ain't old. So it's still new. Okay? I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. So that goes to you as well. Roll that dice. Roll that dice. For the earth signs, whether you have an earth sign sun, whether you have an earth sign rising, whether you have an earth sign moon. For the earth sign sun, is definitely a time period in which your spirit guides of light and your ancestors of wisdom and whatever higher source you connect and believe in is trying to rebirth your life. For the rising sign, for the earth rising sign, show your talents. Show your talents. Show your light. Show your power. Don't be afraid. There will always be naysayers. There will always be antagonists. There will always be enemies. There isn't any greater enemy than yourself. I don't believe in enemies. Any enemy in your life is because you gave them power. That's why they're an enemy. You gave them the power. This is a new phase of passion that is going to be ignited into your life. Trust and believe. Get your passion back. This particular specific wand, in contrast to the other suits of wands, this particular wand also represents a phallic. So get your passion back. Get that passionate, energetic vibration back. Get it back. Whoever stole it from you, whoever ripped it off you, whoever took it away, get it back. If it was an ex, if it was a past relationships, whatever it is, get your passion back to create, to build, to reinitiate your life, to reinitiate yourself. Are you picking up what Spirit's laying down? Do you hear me? I want you to do something with tomorrow's full moon, the strawberry full moon. I want you to work with this full moon energy. I want you to allow things that need to come to a complete completion come to its complete completion. Mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, vibrationally, and physically. Release it so it does not continue to live with you, interfering and blocking. Release it. Release it. Let me tell you what true release really is. True, the true essence of release, when you truly release something, is evident when you no longer talk about it. When it no longer has an emotional effect on you or in you. When you don't find yourself rolling your eyes about it anymore and huffing and puffing and taking a big breath and a big sigh and oh my God, I want to talk about that. When you are not reactive to it any longer, that is when you can actually say you've released it. When it no longer phases you, you've truthfully released it. Now, if hearing the person's name, if remembering the scenario, if a particular location reminds you of that, and then it creates any kind, subtle or not, of physical, mental, spiritual, emotional reaction, you're not fully over it as you think you are, as you say you are. Right? Oh, do you know, Barbie? Do you know who I bumped into last week, Barbie? I bumped into Jason, and not Jason is your ex, and all of a sudden, oh, Ugh, I don't want to talk about that motherfucker. Don't mention his name. You're not over it, hun. You're not over it. You're not over it. You're not over it as you claim you are. Do the work. Get your passion back. Get your creativity back. Put those ideas, those new creative ideas, new, fully new or not new, but put those new ideas into practice. Build the body of these new ideas. I want to know, my soul family, what is in the itinerary of your self care? How about that for a phrase, for a statement? What is in your itinerary for your self care? What is in the itinerary of your self care? Because if in the itinerary of your self care is about experiences, people, and circumstances and issues of the past, and it only means that you still have to work through them. It means that you still need to release them and heal them. It means that you need to still transform its energetic vibration. So it fuels you into creating, building, doing. I hope that made sense. Last but not least, let's go into the water signs. Where are the water signs? Where are the water signs in the house? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Are you in the house tonight? Are you in the house tonight? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Are you in the house tonight? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Blessings to you. Ooh la la. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Listen, I'm going good timing. It's only been an hour and 24 minutes. I'm in good timing. I'm in good timing. I'm in good timing. Okay, water signs. Carajo. Okay. Yo no sé qué voy a hacer con ustedes dos, Omaira y Stephanie. Ustedes se pasan la vida riéndose. Yo no sé qué voy a hacer con ustedes dos. My water signs, I don't know what you all are up to, but you definitely need some grounding. But Spirit says, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Be happy. Got the Two of Pentacles. It sure is the best medicine. It sure is the best medicine. Two of Pentacles for the water signs. This is an earth sign card. An earth vibration, which is why I talk about the need for grounding. So that things don't keep you up in the air, so that things don't keep you feeling unstable. Two of Pentacles. Debate, uncertainty, confusion, doubt, fear. Two of Pentacles. What else can the Two of Pentacles be? And how and why is the Two of Pentacles showing up for you, water signs, this week, tonight? Well, perhaps because you're up against making certain decisions, and you got two equal interesting options that you are uncertain on which one to lean on, which one to go forward with, or you've been given different options and you don't know what to choose, and you feel you're afraid of making the wrong decision and missing out, or the need to adapt. Two of Pentacles, the need to adapt. Adaptability is very important when we look at the Two of Pentacles. The best situation may not be present right now in your job, in your working environment, but that does not mean it's going to be like that forever. You just have to make adjustments. You need to make changes. You need to adapt to what's going on right now, but this is not a death sentence. The Two of Pentacles is showing up because it's letting you know that you are carrying too much weight, and if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to break. You're going to break. You can carry all the weight. But what is one of the greatest for me, personally, in my spiritual and professional experience and opinion? One of the great messages of the Two of Pentacles, when we look at it, it gives us an infinity sign. It means that the possibilities are endless. You just don't see it. You don't see it because you're pessimistic, you're negative, you're basing it on your past, you're basing it on your losses, you're basing it on your fears, you're basing it on insecurities, you're basing it on the lack of support you've never gotten in your life, the lack of support you have in your life. You're basing it on the fact that you're doing it alone. You're basing it on everything that you shouldn't be basing it on. The possibilities are endless, but Spirit needs you to make a choice. The only thing you might be guilty right now, for whomever this message is for, and I know it ain't for everybody, this is a collective reading, but to whomever this message is for, the only thing you're guilty of is not making a decision, not feeling fire behind that decision, not moving forward with it, not sticking to a plan, not staying consistent, not following through, not seeing it through until the end. That's the only thing you're guilty of, but then you're suffering. So who is the culprit? I'm not yelling at you. Spirit is. Because it's throwing you signs all over the place. It's throwing you signs when you shower. It's throwing you signs while you're driving. It's giving you signs in your dreams. It's giving you signs when you're driving. It's giving you signs and you just still doubt. You need to ground. You need to organize. This is a Capricorn card. It's an Earth card, but it comes up for the water signs. The journey for the goat is a long one, and it's uphill. The goat, Capricorn. The journey for the goat is uphill. It's an uphill battle. You are in an uphill battle, but you are all in your emotions, and you're all in your sentiments, and you're all in the confusion, and you're all in that self-doubt, and you're all in your frustration, and you're all in your agony. Get out. Get out. Get out. Do a spiritual bath. Do a cleanse. Ground yourself. Do a meditation. Do whatever it takes in order for you to be able to see yourself get back on track. Because if not, it's not going to work. It can't get any clearer than this. Also, release what no longer serves you. Can I share a very personal message, download, statement with you? Can I? Drill this into your brain, tattoo it in your heart, and hold it in your soul, what I'm about to say. These things that you need to let go of, people, places, thoughts, behaviors, you name it. These things you need to release and let go of, which feels difficult, which feels hard, it feels, it's just tumultuous, it's aggravating to the mind, it hurts your heart, whatever it is, I don't care what it is. You've made a great mistake. You've made a great mistake because you fail to realize that these things might be attached to your life until you release it, but they're not attached to your purpose. Some of us have made the mistake of allowing our mind and our heart to believe, think, or feel that the things that we have so much issues letting go of is attached to our purpose. It's not. It might be attached to your current life. It might be attached to your current scenario, but it's not attached to your purpose. Get it together. It might be attached to your life, but it ain't attached to your purpose. That's the big one. If you post that, make sure to tag me. Okay? Those are my words. Give me my damn credit. Thank you. That's a big one. Blessings to you, Orthosita. Good to see you on here. Stop allowing these things that no longer serve you to continue to be attached to your purpose. It's intoxicating your life. And it's no bueno. It's not good. It's not good. There's one unrefutable truth in this life, and that is the fact that you only have one life to live. Like the soap opera. One life to live. Only one life to live. What are you doing with it? Only one life to live. What are you doing with it? You're surrendering your power because you're being rejected, because you've been denied by someone, because someone broke your heart. They might have broken your heart, but they didn't break your life. Only you can break your life by allowing them to continue to be in control of your life. They broke your heart, yes. They haven't broken your life because you're still alive. Did you hear that? Let that sink in. Let that marinate. I'm out of here. I can say so much more, but I'm not. I'm out of here. May this message reach the right ears, heal the right hearts, and liberate the right life. Much love to each and every one of you. This is Spiritual Dr. Afi. Stay tuned for different things that are going to be happening. And my calendar is open for one-on-one sessions for mañana, for tomorrow. I'll be coming on live again this week for healing, teaching, and meditation in honor of Men's Mental Health Month of June. Please share this live, share this video. For my IG people, I'm not sharing it on IG since I streamed it through a third party. It's going to be on my YouTube. So if you missed this replay, if you just got here, if you missed your sign or what have you, go watch the replay on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Red Tail, for that donation. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Wishing nothing but health, prosperity, growth, abundance, peace, and love for your life. You can acquire this. This is your life. Take control over it. See you soon. Over and out, familia. Me voy, que ya estoy tarde. Me voy. See you soon. Share this life, please, por favor. Bye.